Alright, so here's the start. Trying to do S&R Farms. I got a big pile of, this camera ain't gonna do it no justice really. A lot of it's gone. Big pile of brush there. I cut all this out here the other day with just a machete. That pin was growed in. All this was overgrown. You can see where I broke trees off and cut trees off. And all this was overgrown all in here. Figure out what the other end of this 220 line is. I'm sure it goes to that power panel right there. Maybe I can get some power going over here. I've got water. I want to get that pipe out the ground. This was all overgrown. I've been back here cleaning this up. This is where I want to do my goats. It's a big area. Big area. I've already got birds. I got, well, they're in the neighbor's yard right now, but there's two of my Muscovy ducks there. There's a small flock of them over there. They might have some more back there. Over here in my yard, here's 3 of them resting, and there's one out there resting. See if there it is. There it is. They're all over the place. One right there up in that tree. One of my ducks. I've got like 28, close to 30 ducks. Muscovies are going to be meat birds, and Peckins are going to be egg birds. The reason I'm doing it that way is Muscovies are lean and Peckins are greasy. Most ducks are greasy. Got some overgrowth over here I got to clean up still. Got me a big old pile of mulch over there. S&R Farms. Means Scott and Roy. Scott and Roy Farms. Putting Dad's name on it because he was trying to help me build this before he passed away out there in our shop building. Here's one of my birds. Somebody over there shooting. Here's one of my ducks. I got one of my ducks laying down there. See his head bobbing next to that tree on the left side of it there. So the property goes from them trees to them trees and them trees all the way back to them trees. Just got a good piece of property. So like I said, I've got 28 ducks roundabout. I've got 11 chickens. There's the 4 pecking ducks. There's one of my roosters. He's I don't remember. Long Island. I think that hen's a red star. There's my one guinea. I was trying to put guineas out here with them, but that's my barred rock rooster. He'll get you. You gotta watch him. He's ornery. I got another hen in there in the shop that's the same like him. Long Island. And then in here we've got, there's a couple barred rock hens. There's a red star hen and 4 light Sussex hens. And back here off the back side we got quail. Only got 2 left in there. And I got 5 of them in here laying eggs for me. So I got quail, I got chickens, I've got ducks. Have to excuse the mess. I'm trying to take it from what Dad had it and make it mine, and I've got a bunch of junk out everywhere, and it's a mess right now. I got a guy coming, a couple people got to come get their motorcycles out of here, and then I can set the shop up. I got a pretty decent sized shop building, lots of tools. This is where I was raising the guinea right there. These bikes got to go, this bike's got to go, this one stays. That's meat right there. This table's got a bike on it for the most part, everything but the frame, and the frame's right there. This bike's gonna go, that engine's going with it. My uncle's got to come get this. Unfortunately, this stays. I have no issue with that. It's not real unfortunate. This is one of my dad's old friend's bikes. I doubt it'll ever go anywhere. It's not unfortunate, really. The car's in here. It don't take up that much room, but it does take up quite a bit of room at the same time. I've started getting my tools all built up. All them toolboxes are full, and I got boxes of tools on the floor, and power tools on the table, and small drill back there, drill press, and big drill press, and our laundry room's out here. Got a tire tool. I got to bolt that down yet. I got a tire tool and welders and powder coat cabinet. I just ain't got the oven anymore. I've been going through the tools, putting this toolbox together. Got meat grinders. This bathroom, that's where we found Dad passed away. All these parts on here, and then that engine right there. We'll put that bike back together. Can't wait till they come get their stuff. This is just scrap metals. That's a big rooster. The guinea's gonna stick by close to me. He won't let me touch him, but he tends to follow me a little bit here and there too. Got an old swimming pool for Diane. I got to straighten this area up. Got me a big old smoker grill right here. The old ride mower, my old engine hoist. I got this building here. Either this stuff on this half, that's going to come out and the efficiency apartment's going to go back in there and everything's going to be stored here, or this will get turned into an apartment and just everything will stay in there. But got the old lady a treadmill. Not that she can really use it very much. A little spot here for the what was sort of Dad's dog. She is now the cul-de-sac dog. She's our dog, their dog, and the neighbor over there's dog. She's decided, because she's always in everybody's yard. Everybody feeds her. Been out cutting some of these old dead branches down. Got a lot more to go. But Dad had a dream that me and him put a farm out here. This is all he had to leave us. I had to help him with that. He almost lost it a couple times. Well, between me, the wife, and the kid, we put about $5,000 into it to save it. Me and Dad busted our ass out here. I want to turn it into what he had envisioned. Once probate's done, we get this property our names. This old piece of crap's going to come out of here, and another home's going to go there. We're going to try to do a 4-bedroom because, you know, something might happen to my mom, and my youngest brother may need a place to go, and me and Dad had talked about that. And so our old well house used to be here. This pipe here was where the water come from, and the well head was 85 feet out there. One of my feral cats I take care of is laying right there. One One of these pipes go to the house, one of these pipes go over to the pin there and over here, and the other pipe goes all the way out, feeds the shop building. And I came out here with Dad, we cut all that loose, dug this all the way up, and we replaced that line all the way back. And we put the pump house out here, which looks really nice. The actual wellhead was close to 5 feet to the ground. You had to dig a 5-foot deep hole here through all the dirt, clay, roots, and rock. So what we did was we extended the well. I think we put another 25 foot on it. I think 25 to put it 20 foot deeper in the ground, and 5 foot up to get us up here. We made a quick disconnect right here, and that's plumbing it into the well motor, and it comes back out the well motor here, runs back up to that piping to tie back in to go feed everything. And then I ran power underground from there to here. I put a GFI outlet in to plug the pump motor in. We got to replace this every few years though, because it's not made to draw water as far as we're drawing water, and it's not made to push water as far as we're pushing water. But it's cheap enough that it's relatively easy to replace it when it goes bad. And the way we built it, it's easy to replace it. It's got 4 lag bolts that screw into. I put a old plastic pallet. You can see it there. Old plastic pallet down there, and screwed the pump motor down to it. Built up off it with 2x4. And we closed it in with old tin roofing, and we bored holes in and put vents on 3 sides. That side, oh nope, 2 sides. That side over there and this side back here. I thought we vented this side too. Oh, we didn't vent this side because the electric's over there. So we vented this side. We vented this side. That's something me and Pops did. This was his dream, to be able to leave me with a little farm and leave somewhere for my brothers and sisters or any other relatives to be able to go to if they ever needed somewhere to go. And I want to right out there backside of the lake, there is, it's uncut right now. Last time we had cut, the runoff was full of water. My ducks, he's got deformed wings. There's 2 of my ducks, and there's 2 more, and there's one over there. But back here on the back side, once probate's done, I want to, see, this ground's high back here. You see the, well, the camera don't really pick it up. Let me try it this way. Nah, it don't pick it up. But I'm actually about 3 foot lower here, and this runoff runs to the lake, goes back this way and along there. That's to get some more runoff when we get rain, and this starts to flood. This area I want to cut again, and I actually want to, right through here, build a mausoleum. If I build a mausoleum, establish a family cemetery on the property, I could put Dad in it. That'll start the first burial site. And they don't have to be in the ground, they could be in a mausoleum. And if you do that in the state of Florida, there's no more taxes. They can't tax property that has a cemetery on it. Now this water's actually pretty low right now. It's usually all the way up to the ridge up there. We didn't have a whole lot of rain this year. Here's one of my roosters. But usually all these cypress stumps is under where I'm standing, usually water. But that's still 15-20 foot deep out in the middle, and I am about 4.5 5 foot low right now. This has actually got bass and brim in it. So yeah, beginning of S&R Farms.